Surprise, you guys! It's me! Alright, so I'm still not putting up a vlog this week. I am still busy. This is just what I just have some time right now that I'm able to do this. Thankfully, I got out of work a little bit early today, so not gonna, ramble, but you guys, last night they dropped a new trailer for The Mandalorian, which I am hugely excited to see. I have been pumped for this show ever since it was announced. I cannot wait to see it. So what do you say we just jump right into The Mandalorian? I am sorry, I am exhausted, I am tired. It's the busiest week at our store, and we close next week. So let's jump right in. If you're new to my reaction videos, I don't have that cool screen within a screen, so I can't really show you guys what I'm reacting to. You just get to see my face. I hope you guys like it. And hopefully the sound works out. So here we go. I'm so excited. Okay, I've seen that before. The stormtrooper skull is like...
Is the world more peaceful since the revolution? It is a shame that your people suffered. But bounty hunting is a complicated profession.
Oh, Mandalorians.
They said you were coming. They said you were the best in the parsec.
Whoa.
Would you agree?
Okay, that looks totally awesome, you guys. It looked amazing. I was really excited. We did see some similar footage that we have seen. It started out showing the stormtrooper helmets half buried in the sand and on pikes, and that is what really got me. The first trailer I saw for The Mandalorian was the stormtrooper heads on the spikes. I'm like, oh, this is not your mama's Star Wars anymore. But yeah, it looks really, really good, and I liked that we heard a little bit more from one of the characters. We heard him in the first trailer talking about how bounty hunting is a complicated profession, and in my first reaction video, I talked about, yeah, bounty hunting can be really complicated depending on the type of person the bounty hunter is. And you've seen that in Clone Wars, the different types of moral codes a bounty hunter will have. Like Jango Fett was more kind of a more morally upstanding bounty hunter when you compare him to somebody like Cad Bane, who didn't really have any standards of what jobs he would take or anything like that, so long as he got paid. And then you compare them both to Asajj Ventress, who later became a bounty hunter, and she had what I think is one of the most highest moral codes of bounty hunters from what I've seen and read of her, because she is an episode where she does bounty hunting, and it's very unique. So you do have different levels of moral codes and what a bounty hunter is willing and is not willing to do, like how far they will go for a job. And if you have a chance, there's actually a book called Star Wars: The Bounty Hunter Code, which I have a copy of, and it's really, really interesting. I think it's classified as Legends, but it's still really, really cool to dig into this book and look at it, because there are still parts of it that they do use for Star Wars. So it was kind of nice hearing him talk about that. Yeah, once again, bounty hunting is a complicated profession, and it can be very complicated. And then what struck me is he said, your people. And he's talking to the Mandalorian, whom we don't know his name. We just know he's called the Mandalorian, and he is actually a Mandalorian. And he uses the words, your people. And it kind of hit me for a second, then I realized the guy is talking about the Mandalorians people, the Mandalorians, and how they have been hit hard by the war. And it is true, spoiler alert, the Mandalorians did not make out okay. Because at the end of Clone Wars, as we will see when Clone Wars comes back in February, the Mandalorians were like at the mercy of Maul and his criminal empire, and the Republic, the Grand Army of the Republic, comes in, and they are on Mandalore when Order 66 happens, and so the Empire just kind of steps in and takes over. And in Rebels, you kind of see that the Empire has really kind of entrenched themselves, and there's actually a special branch of stormtroopers who are Mandalorians, and they are like the specialized forces, and they basically have to fight a civil war to free their planet. And so the Mandalorians have been through the ringer at this point, so it's really cool, and it's really exciting for somebody like me who I've really become more and more enamored with the Mandalorian culture, with the Mandalorians in the Star Wars universe. I think they are a fascinating group of people, their traditions. I think it's very, very fascinating, especially since you kind of see it a little bit more in Clone Wars. The differences at that point between the two Mandalorians. You have the new Mandalorians who are pacifists, who don't believe in fighting and stuff, and then you have the traditional Mandalorians who really believe in that warrior way, and you're trying to combine them. So it's really, really fun and really, really interesting to see this new look. We see some new characters. We see like a little girl. We see I think it's a little girl. We see a child. We see some parents running from something. We see him taking out stormtroopers, Trandoshans. It's very clear that he is one of the top bounty hunters in the galaxy at this point. So it's really, really exciting to see. I really hope we get a name. We saw Cara Dune. I'm really excited, and apparently she has a tattoo of the Rebel Starbird, the symbol. So I'm really, really, this series just looks amazing. It looks beautiful. It looks like Star Wars. It sounds like Star Wars. So I'm really, really excited to see if it's good, because a few people have seen the first 30 minutes of one of the episodes, and they said it was amazing, it was beautiful, and some people said they were almost crying. So I'm really, really, really excited to see this series. Now, if you're wondering how you can catch Star Wars The Mandalorian, let me tell you, this is not an ad. I'm just throwing out some information out there. It is going to be available only on Disney Plus, which is the new online streaming service from Disney, which you will be available to get through services like Roku. You just have to pay $6.99 a month or $69.99 for an entire year. That's not a bad price. And you're not just going to get Star Wars The Mandalorian, you're also going to get every Star Wars movie, Star Wars The Clone Wars, the first season of Star Wars Resistance, Star Wars Rebels, and also don't forget Star Wars The Clone Wars, the final season is dropping next February. You're also going to get a ton of Marvel content, including the first live-action Marvel show, Falcon and Winter Soldier, which will also be dropping next year in 2020. Also, some of the classic Marvel shows we loved as kids. X-Men, The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man, and some more content. Also, don't forget, you'll be getting your 90s afternoon cartoons, including Gargoyles, which is like next to impossible to find. You'll also be getting some new movies like Noel at Christmas and a new live-action version of Lady and the Tramp. So if you're a huge Disney fan, if you're a huge Marvel fan, a huge Star Wars fan, or if you're all three like me, this is an opportunity you can't miss. There is so much content coming out just within the next 3 years. So what are you waiting for? If you really want to see stuff like The Mandalorian, I highly recommend you go check out Disney Plus. You won't be disappointed. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching my reaction to the second trailer for The Mandalorian. Also, thank you so much, you guys, for watching my reaction to the final trailer for The Rise of Skywalker. I just checked, and I'm sitting just under 20 views from 400. Thank you guys so much. I'm super, super, super excited that you guys are loving my reaction. So thank you guys so much. I'm sorry that there won't be a vlog this week. I hope this makes up for it, and I'll be back next week to tell you all about my crazy adventures the final 2 weeks of working at the Halloween store. So thank you so much for watching, you guys. If you like my videos, don't forget to hit that like button. Also, don't forget to comment down below on your thoughts about The Mandalorian, or just Star Wars in general, or Disney Plus. Also, if you really like my videos, subscribe. I always feel so happy when I get new subscribers, and I love you guys I just love everybody. Let's live it that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I have to get going because I've got a lot of stuff to do the rest of the week, and I'm going to be exhausted by the end of it. So I am sending you all lots of love, hugs, and prayers. Stay safe and stay sane. And as always, may the Force be with you. Bye, everybody.